Hi guys, I'm going to explain some basic thing. That basic thing will help to understand 4G, 5G. If we don't understand basic thing, we cannot understand easily 4G, 5G technology because we all know about some word and heard about every time because we are doing work and listening from the other people, but we don't understand actual meaning. So we are using some word and try to make you understand that like here first topic is symbol. What is symbol? D. And what is the difference between analog and digital? Nowadays, everybody got oh, digital. Yeah, everything is coming in digitally. What is the difference between digital and analog? And fourth is what is difference between logical and physical? Because we heard about every time like a logical channel, physical channel. It's a logical value, it's a physical value, but we don't understand that thing that time every time coming confusion in mind. That's why I study about this thing, basic thing, and I want to share all of you guys. So, without wasting time, I am going to explain first. Yeah, what is symbol? Yeah, you know about yeah, resource block because in a resource block, yeah, using in a resource block we using yeah, resource block is a 15 kilohertz one resource block and seven symbol. Yeah, taking seven symbol, three, four, five, six, seven symbol. So first of all, we should understand what is the symbol and why here we saying that symbol. So I think first before this topic, I want to tell you one thing. I think everyone know about relation between time and frequency. T is equal to 1 upon F. If we yeah, we should always remember this formula because time always calculated respect to frequency, and this formula using and yeah, that affect to come and technology and everything. So t is equal to 1 upon f like of. So firstly I am taking example like 115 kilohertz, taking 15 kilohertz. So it's a frequency. So how, this frequency 15 kilohertz, how many taking time to travel one cycle like so if we about yeah, and from the antenna starting signal from like this, so one cycle from here to here going, yeah, and signaling yeah, going in always in a sinusoidal or cosine wave. So it's for example it's going starting and one cycle is completed here to here, it's called a symbol. So firstly I think you right now you can understand what is the symbol. Any signals and yeah, frequency like here 15 kilohertz, 15 kilohertz. If a frequency is yeah, radiated, that means how many taking times to travel one cycle. If we completed one cycle, it's called a symbol, symbol. and it's taking time, like here to here, it's taking time. And this what will take time to complete one cycle. That means we can use time is equal to 1 upon frequency, and frequency we are taking 15 kilohertz because we all know about a 50 kilohertz using uh, yes, subcarrier. So that's why we are taking, so you can easily understand. So 15 kilohertz, 15 kilohertz, yeah. And if we calculating, so it will, after every calculation you can calculate on your notebook and you can get 16.7 microsecond. That means it's coming approx 6.666. So we are taking 167, but if we calculating 66 coming, so we taking 6.6 microsecond. So one symbol, if we traveling 15 kilohertz frequency, uh, 15 kilohertz of frequency symbol, it's taking the 16.7 microsecond time. So if we heard about yeah, 7 symbol using uh, in one resource block, 15 kilohertz in a frequency domain, and 7 symbol in a time domain. So you can understand right now, it's called a symbol. I think everyone clear about the symbol. And like it's a one symbol taking 16 symbol, but here in a 7 symbol using 7 symbol, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So here using 6 symbol, so one symbol taking 67 microseconds. So 7 symbol, what time taking, multiply by 7, then you can calculate and you got about yeah 469 I think. And sometime we can add for the guard band using between the two symbols. If we, because yeah, if we taking symbol because uh, interference, so yeah, inter symbol interference, for the inter symbol reducing inter symbol interference. So that's why we are taking every time guard bands. So yeah, one symbol 67 the total. And if we adding some guard band also, that means we are 500 microsecond. 500 microsecond means 500 microsecond means if we converting in millisecond, 5 millisecond. So you heard about one time slot equal to 5 milliseconds, and yeah, it's 5 milliseconds. And second point is bit. What is bit? So if you can understand, one symbol is traveling, one symbol is traveling. So, and this symbol always taking your digitally data. So first of all, we should understand what is the difference between the board bit. We are try to understand analog and digital. What is the difference between analog? Analog is if we are talking about directly, this is physically this 15 kilohertz frequency traveling. Signal is traveling. So here this symbol is traveling. So it's taking time. We already calculated. So yeah, and one thing also, what is the difference between logical and physical? So what is logical and physical? So we will all everything discuss, but yeah, firstly we discuss about analog and digital. So this signal is traveling. This is called analog signal. Always antenna radiating signal in analog form. But why we everyone called digital world and everything is digital? Because this signal is traveling, but this is not a actual data. So because if we signal coming, so like we are taking firstly logical, and we should understand logical and physical. If this is the physically this signal is traveling, this is called also uh, yeah, analog. And what is the digital? If we taking the value from logically from this signal, this is called analog. And uh, so we can take value from the yeah, logically. Also we can, this is the physically, because we are physically signal is transferring one place to another place. Yeah, but if we are user one place, antenna is radiating, we are getting, yeah, this is this signal we are getting. But this is not a actual data. This signal is coming. And what this, if we like we are taking logic, like this signal is coming uh, like from the sinusoidal wave. So we can taking zero. And if signal is coming like this, that means we take, if we shifting 180 degree, that means we consider 1. So that means how can if we understand this type of signal coming, then we can if we understand, oh, it's a zero bit. So he understand, oh, it's a zero here. And if we coming signal like this, that means he understand, oh, this is the one. So also this is called if we here we are applying logic. So we can understand when zero and when one. So this is called applying a logical, but we are calculating data at the user side like a digital. It's a zero and one. Digital is nothing. Everything we are calculating on the basis of zero and one. That means something is happen or not happen, like this. So I think you can understand what is the difference between logical and physical. Physical is, this is the signal is transferring is the physical, and if we are applying logical direct, so if this type of signal is going, then we can understand we are transferring zero, and this type of signal is going and receiving, that user understand, yeah, it's one. So this is the analog signal, and we are receiving data as a digital. But we are, yeah, we can understand, yeah, digitally. But yeah, signal is always traveling as a analog, but we are applying logic, that we can, how can we converting as a digital. So I think everyone now yeah, it's a clear logic. What is the difference between logical, digital, and logical and physical, analog signal and digital signal? And next time talking about a bit, like a bit. What is bit? Is suppose one symbol traveling from here to here. We are basically before we are talking this type of signal coming, we can understand zero at one. But nowadays technology is developing, and it's a modulation. we are using types of modulation. So we can using one symbol but transferring data and applying like the type of logic, so where we can understand 4 bit and 2 bit 1 bit, then how can, so we are all, I think you can understand next time. So we are here converting and applying its QM, quadrature amplitude modulation. How can we we can yeah, dividing in time, this symbol in time domain, it's a 4, it's a here, 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 and here, and dividing 4 times, and we are calculating, understand here symbol, if we here we getting amplitude frequency, we can set 0, not nothing, that 0 set 0 and nothing value is here in this quadrature, that set 1. So I think also bit is clear. Bit is actual data you receive. This is the symbol, but uh, bit, it's carry your bit. Firstly, yeah, it's one bit is carry, but now a time technology is yeah, developing, so it's divided in 4 quadratures, and always yeah, taking samples and taking this quadrature value, this quadrature, this this quadrant, and you're converting in many mechanism in 4G and 5G. There is happen, but this time I want to make you understand about bit. So this symbol is carry, your data is called the bit. Thank you guys for this time. I will if you want to uh, we explain any other topic, so please comment. Thank you.